Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video. I would go into F5, but I am currently Inspector. Today I'm doing a video on the different rooms in the trial chambers. So this is, I'm labeling all of these. This is bedroom 1. Now, bedroom 1 has a barrel, which has, here, I'll just switch myself into creative, which has random stuff. It almost always has baked potatoes. It also has this room off to the side right here, which always has a bed, and inside this is always string for some reason. No clue why. And a crafting table. And anyways, there's also over here. Wait, I'm just gonna. There. In here is the hallway. This hallway, all hallways lead to something. This one leads up to a boss arena. But it doesn't always happen that way. Now, all of these hallways have an assortment of doors. They can have a random amount of doors, but you'll always know when there's a door because right at the foot of the door is a copper. Which might not sound impressive, but up here you can easily notice it. As you can see, it's different than the rest. Now these also have barrels and pots. The barrels can have like stone, pickaxes, axes, stuff like that. And also, if you guys find this staircase right around here is a chest. And the chest isn't guaranteed to have good stuff, but sometimes it does. And this is another one of the hallways. They have spawners in them sometimes, not all the time. And they can have a random amount of spawners in between 4 and in between like none and 6. But usually around 4. Now, like I said, the hallways always lead to something. This is one of the few rooms based on biomes. This is based on the plains biome, so I'm calling this the plains room because it's kind of boring looking. Now, there's also a staircase down, and that leads straight to nothing. No clue what this is, but it's just nothing. So, that's interesting. Sorry that the microphone quality is not the best right now. They also have 2 chests, which always have sticks and can have like a wooden axe in them, and also honeycomb. Oh yeah, also faces. There are faces on the side of the walls in all the hallways. Forgot to mention that. Now there's also like an assortment of boss arenas. This is one of them. I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna label this one. I'm just gonna call it the mess because it's a mess to try to fight in that. There's also this one, which is the sky battle. That's what I'm calling it, because most of the spawners, because there's a spawner up high and a spawner down low. There's between 1 and 2 spawners up high in this room, and you're supposed to jump from spawner to from platform to platform, and try to make your way down without getting hurt. That is one of them. Now let's see. Did I have any other rooms to show off? Oh yeah, this is the hall. This is the Ladder of Death is what I'm calling it. So, how this works. There's 2 vaults down here. Then you go up, and there's either a skeleton, stray, or boggled spawner. You know that new skeleton that shoots poison arrows? Yeah, in between. One of those types, and then the next one will also be that type. And then one on the top will also be that type. The one on the top has 2 spawners, and these are all slow spawners. There are 3 different spawners. Boss spawners, which only spawn 2 and spawn 1, and then after the other one gets killed, spawns another one. Slow spawners like these, which spawn 1 after another, and spawn in between 4 and 6. And they're called slow spawners because it does not matter if you kill them. It's a time-based one. Now, the most common one is the bulk spawner, which happens in most of these hallways. Nope, not here. Most of the hallways have what I call bulk spawners, where it spawns in groups of 3, and once you kill one, it spawns another one to replace it. Sorry that it just got really loud right there. I just decided to mess with the mic a bit. Is this better? Okay. Now time for the next group. Okay, so this is the underwater one. This is the only one that does not have a spawn chest, or like a spawn barrel. And it also has an ominous vault back here. Yep, ominous vault. Anyways. And this one has 3 different chutes. Unlike the other one. Actually, no, just like the other one. It has 3 different chutes. One of them, 2 of them lead to hallways. Which, in this case, leads to a boss arena, which is the mess. Because it's just a mess. Oh yeah, the hallways, I forgot to mention this, but the hallways have, like, the doors have a chance to go down to some pretty good loot. Like, you can get enchanted axes, you can get enchanted diamond armor, you can get enchanted iron armor, stuff like that. Yeah, some of the spawners are stuck between 2 walls. Oh yeah, this is another one of the rooms I wanted to talk about. So, there's the boss room out of these hallways, the rooms based on a different biome, and then there's this room, which is basically just like a giant hallway of stairs that all lead to vaults, or most of them lead to vaults. So yeah, here's another one of the ladder of deaths. Just this time it doesn't start from the bottom; it starts from about halfway through, which is fine. Then there's also this boss arena, which I'm calling the basic boss arena because it's pretty basic of how it works. Basically what happens is you enter from one of the 4 entrances and you fight. There's always a breeze spawner right here. So you will always get a singular breeze. And there, most of the time, are spawners out here in the corners that are usually skeleton. And on the ground, there's usually some sort of ground mob. And make sure the breeze does not shoot this, because this has a water bucket in it. So it'll put water all over this magma and basically push you away, which makes it way harder to fight. Now, let's see, is there any other ones I want to show off? Oh yeah, there's 2 of those. This is a rare case of 2. Usually there's only 1 of each. I should probably mention this. Yeah, this is the next one, which is the sky one. You spawn here with a barrel, which has a lot of the same stuff, just like stone. You always baked potatoes, and once you get down here, there's this gated path, which always leads to a boss arena. It always leads to a boss arena, this gate. And next is a regular hallway, and that always leads to a hall. This is what I call nightmare, because it's just a nightmare to navigate. Like, there's a bottom layer that mobs can get trapped in. The mobs, like, spawn here, but, like, they're behind walls, so it's harder to see them. It's a nightmare to get through. Oh, yeah. And then there's the upper layer. There's the lower half and the upper half. Right now, in the upper half, there's a hallway that leads straight up to the mangrove room. But, yeah. There's a chance. So, when you spawn, when you see this room, and it spawns right here. Like, you come in from this door. Down here will be nothing, but when you come from down here, there's a little room off to the side with a chest and a bed. That's cool. There's also the mangrove tree. Like I said, there's different ones. So far, I found mangrove, desert, and oak are the 3 most common ones that I find. I don't know how common they are, but those are just the most common ones I find. And there's always a vault up here, up in the corners. Yeah, I think that's all of the stuff I learned from playing the trial chambers a couple thousand times. But yeah, these are definitely, if you have like iron gear, you should definitely not do the hard version of these. What you should do is the normal version of it and just loot everything, because you can get diamond blocks from the pots, you can get enchanted gear, you can get a whole bunch of good stuff. So yeah, this is definitely worth going to check out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.